Here we go. Fonoimoana and Martin. Okay, let's clear the score. Clear the scoreboard. All right, we're in the first set. Thank you for joining me. I'm Jason DeVille. Courtside. This is Flint, Day, Sonora, Martin, LMU versus USC. Quick 2-0 lead. Also a quick 2-0 lead is Betsi Flint. There's the up and down, and Fonoimoana has been doing that all tournament long. Winners of the first match, Betsi got a bye, had to wait. Is she gonna take this out? And plug in my microphone. Okay, one. So it's now 2-2.
Here we go, side out!
I'm actually going to wait till the technical timeout. There's the poke. Wow, 1-2. All right, here I am, Jason DeVille, courtside. Welcome. Thank you for having me in your living room. Thank you for having me on your tablet. Thank you for having me on your iPhone at Starbucks. We are court 3. This is beautiful, sunny, absolutely gorgeous from Huntington Beach, California. Flint, Day, Martin, Fonoimoana, and there's the switch. Fonoimoana and Martin leading 4-3. All right, checking my mic. Hope my mic works. Pretty good pass and outside set, and Day goes wrist away. Wrist away, wrist away, wrist away. Score is now 4-4. That serve goes wide, and Betsi a little rushed on that serve. I won't be so bold as to use the word careless, but it's one of those things, maybe she just takes a beat. Once again, for those of you that just joined us, this is Betsi Flint. That's Emily Day, who just got ace, and serving the ace is the great Falyn Fonoimoana, the USC Trojan standout. Her partner, I believe, also went to USC, Nicolette Martin. Betsi, Emily Day, Loyola Marymount University alumni, and there's an ace! 6-4 coming out of the block with a heightened level of fierceness are the former women of Troy. Falyn Fonoimoana, very fiery individual, has figured out the formula. There's a left shoulder serve, up and down set, perfect set, and there's the cut. Net ball sails wide, and maybe they manage themselves. Maybe they get a timeout here. And no, they're going to switch. Ocean Distrand is right to left on your TV screen. Finally get the side out they need. Yeah, how you doing? How are you? Good match last one, huh?
Killing my nerves.
Yeah, oh God. As a coach, whenever, as a 21-year coach, I'm like, win or lose, I'm gonna cry. Thanks, guys. Score's now 9-5. Falyn Fonoimoana, the former woman of Troy, standing out with her with the on-two. Got a jump serve coming. Nicolette Martin goes to Betsi. Perfect pass. Emily Day on the option, and that one got away. At some point, they got to do some management with the whole timeout, knowing that you got a technical too. You know? Yeah, and yeah, you're right. Like a lot of Emily with the perfect pass at that time, up and down set, and I believe the ref called a double contact on Betsi Flint. The score is 11 to, it's 10-6? I thought it was 11-5, okay. No, 10-6.
What's the call?
Call a double hit.
Terrible call.
Yeah, I agree. Terrible call, says the ref. Yes. I thought it was forward spin. I think sometimes the referees just see spin and automatically assume double, you know?
Do you want anything from the food stand?
Actually, no. I'm Kelly packaging till dinner. Cool. That's my awesome girlfriend. But I guess if you and I disagree, then it's a double, right? If you're not sure if it is, right? Right? Like usually both of us say it's not, then it's not. And now the score is 12-5. Yeah, I think certain players, and I have this problem as a coach. I've been coaching 21 years, and my biggest thing is the simplest freaking thing in the world. I'm like, next play, next play, next play, instead of just down by 3, momentum, boom. But last match, the timing, the jump serves couldn't have come at a better, or the aces couldn't come at a better time, man. I told their family this is going to the third set, and they didn't believe me. And I said, "You guys haven't seen Falyn's significant improvement, you know. Do I make the leap that they're going to win? Not yet, but I do see this going to 3. Score is 12-5. Got my remote for this. Yeah, I'm experimenting to see how far. I was coaching Jeff Samuels and Dave Palm yesterday, and from the coach's chair. It actually, 30 feet, I guess. Scores 12-5. We're back from the timeout. Jump serve coming. Nicolette Martin goes cross court to Betsi. Left shoulder serve. Up and down on the set. Mr. Wade, jumbo shrimp. That ball, luff balloons out of bounds. And now the score is 13-5. And lapel mic, of course. Lapel mic, of course. Left shoulder serve, and they're not passing it especially well right now, and while sneaking it by. She knows she's got to go, and she does, and now the score is 14-5. This is one of those plays where I think you're thinking more about generating some kind of momentum to go to the second set. And if your momentum's going the right way, maybe you come back and win, and if you don't, you definitely want to have something that leads you to game 2. There's Betsi. There we go. The assist goes to Emily Day on that. Betsi with the kill. We're 1 away from the technical timeout. The score is 6-14. Wow, great hustle by Betsi. And now the score is 15-6. Guys, I'm going to reverse that. I had the score wrong the entire time. Hey, if you want to use the chair, feel free. Yeah. Mi casa es su casa. They're King of the Beach is our sponsor for Beach Volleyball National event. I thank Duran and Steve Asher.
talk to your husband and give me a number. I told Tracy. She's like, did you ask her? I said, yeah. She said she really can't, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to tell her to talk to her husband and give me a number.
Yeah.
See, you
don't know my husband.
You have to understand something. Really cute story. I don't know if you know this. But Angie lived in my house for 2 years in Atlanta. She was my best friend. We did everything together. She came out here and decided to play volleyball, and she never did it right. And I kept sitting Jeremy down. Listen, here's it. You got to build a team. You got to do this. You got to. Well, I don't know. I said, Jeremy. At that time, I was retired. I sold the company and walked with $40 million. And I said, I'll pay for it. I'll pay. Jeremy said, well, no. Angie could never make a decision and could never make up her mind. I said, wait, Angie, they have a shit ton of money. You want a partner? We pay your partner. We pay this. We do this. We build this like a business. Well, I don't know. It was so frustrating to watch her for so long. I was just like, I can't watch this anymore. You're killing me.
Yeah. And
You played with her once, didn't you?
I did.
What year was that? 2004 or 3? 2004, yeah.
Because it was the year of the Olympics because I was playing with her when Misty strained her ab, and then I got to play with Terry Walsh.
That was it. Yep.
And Angie was with me in Berlin when Carrie asked me, and I felt like, because we're out there playing. And Angie looked at me and she said, "Of course you have to do it.
Yep,
Of
that's
course
Angie.
you have to do it."
She's a lot
I-
like Tracy.
There we go! And I'm like, 100% say no to that.
Right.
But she made it so easy. And not everyone does that.
Well, I got the funniest story. People don't know, but I was married for 20 years. I lost $42 million in my
just
divorce.
like that.
My wife stole money and ran off with some guys. A horrible, horrible 10 years of my life. But the interesting thing is,
it's like they're coming back.
And of course we didn't, right? So then I ended up with Tracy. I haven't talked to my ex-wife in a decade. And she knows I married Tracy, who's a volleyball player who's built like Angie. And I know my wife's walking around somewhere in Oklahoma going, see, I knew it. I knew it was with Angie. I knew it. I'm like, no.
Yeah, and if she thought that you were capable of that, she knows nothing about it. You know,
Right.
Angie's
Oh,
like
I know.
the
I
most
know.
moral human
And
being.
Angie lived in our house, so my wife should know. Yes. She's just like Tracy.
Yeah, she's like salt of the earth, like good human
Scores
being.
now 17-13. Great comeback by Flint.
I laugh when Tracy, we got engaged, and she didn't, I shouldn't say this too loud, but she never really had sex in her life.
That is a
So now she wanted to because we're engaged. I'm like, listen, honey, you waited this long. Let's just wait. She's like, what? I said, let's just wait. Let's do it. Let's make this really cool and do it your way.
Not many people can say that. Not many people can say
She was
that.
glad. She said the next day when she woke up, everyone, she's like, I'm glad I waited. That was good.
All right, I'm going to shake the camera a little bit because I got to choke this so the wind doesn't shake the camera. Let's choke this. Forgive me for the shaky camera. Let's choke this.
It was not
now-
lopsided. They were starting to play
And
better.
stay still.
They started very slow, but it was like way
So
bigger
it's
deficit.
now 18 to 14.
Tracy lost to Nicolette 3 times in 4 months. I know.
Falyn Fonoimoana is
Tracy played with Jace,
fired
and
up.
Marie, and it's like, she kept saying, but Tracy didn't play with anybody like Maria.
Go, Betsi, let's go in.
The ball's out of bounds. Score is now 20 to 14. They did the right thing. They got a little bit of momentum, right?
They're playing better,
Yeah. But right, they needed to do something that leads them into the other game, change the mood a little
they're
bit.
playing a lot better, but they're still making too many errors.
Yeah. Wow, when you're hot, you're hot. Even if she missed, she couldn't miss. I saw it. Like a lot of people haven't been watching Falyn play as much, and she closed the gap. You know? I'm not making Lucy's better. I just no. are all scores. And that is a big 1-0. Hey Karen, let me move this out of your way. George, take the, you could use this chair?
Oh, I can.
Or the coach. Yeah.
Right up, first ball.
Sitting there seeking my portable charger, which is conspicuous by its absence. No, not the charger. The sorry, the an extension that goes to it. 2-4.
Right out. first ball.
So far, so good. Perfect dig by Betsi. Betsi. Good battle back and forth. Who's going to blink first? Got it. So after losing the first set by a significant margin, Betsi, Flint, and Emily Day bring new meaning to the ultimate reversal. And they find themselves up 13-6. And there's the on-2, and there's 13-7. We're one away from the technical timeout.
Side out, first ball.
Wow, nice swing. Good things happen when you hit the heck out of it. Score is 14-7. We're at the technical timeout. Hey, Kel. Sorry, I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna take it.
Cool. Coach, you can help. Okay, we're back from the technical timeout, and ultimate reversal has taken fortune for Emily Day and Betsi Flint. Splitting the difference after the technical timeout. The score is 15-8. Falyn, Fonoimoana. Played with multiple partners the last two years, and has finally found her match made in heaven. And Nicolette Martin, and there's an ace. Wow. Man, it always seems to be there in her well, if or when she needs it. Great serve. I believe her third ace of the match, first of the set. The score is now 10-15. That ball's out of bounds. Now the score is 16-10, but once again, a little bit of momentum shift that I think Betsi and Emily are mindfully aware of, and for sure going to take their time a little bit, maybe have a little conversation, check the lines, create a de facto timeout, and hit the reset button. Nice one move, and Falyn. Fonoimoana is on fire this match. Not really sure if it's enough to win this one, but definitely might come into play in the decisive third set. Up and down, and Betsi, line over, got it. There's your switch, a commanding 17-11. And Betsi with the serve. Ocean Strand, it's right to left. Not a whole lot of wind, surprisingly. They said that there would be some 15-mile-an-hour winds, and that usually picks up in the afternoon. A nice one move by Betsi. One move to the ball. Excellent defense, and that ball trickles into the net, and still a huge support group. The energy level is about to go up an entire level between now and the third set. A drifter on the outside, and just past the outstretched hand of Falyn Fonoimoana. The score is 18-12.
Trader Joe special.
Wow, Crater. That ball took a bounce off the sand. Falyn Fonoimoana. I'm pretty tame and quiet because of my surroundings today. That ball goes out of bounds, 19-13. Betsi, big smile on her face, and rightfully so. Will she take a giant step to the left? No, she's going to go in the middle. Standing jump floater. Or step in. Pretty good. Might get what she wants, and there's the cut. Leaving home a little bit early. It's Betsi Flint on that, and I think she saw Emily Day stay down on that and played the guessing game, and Nicolette Martin responded accordingly. Now the score is 14-19. Winning 2 matches today is very important. Serving to the net. The score is now 20-14. We're one away from the switch or the win. Wow, an ace! Finishing with authority. Definitely one of those things where they can't wait to get off the court and back on, as Falyn Fonoimoana and Nicolette Martin have to regroup. Once again, back-to-back 21-14s for each team, and are you ready for the decisive third set? Yeah, she has this big smile on her face. You want me to spray you? Kill this microphone. I did. I did a sample and I did my own. Do you get that a lot? Do you get that a lot? Like right person, wrong person? We're back here, the decisive third set. The score is 1-1. So far evenly matched, that in a sense that they both can come back from a blowout. Nice wrist away by Emily Day. Now the score is 2-1. So now that we got a full 2 sets under our belt, what does Emily Day and Betsi Flint need to do to win this match? I think they need to continue to serve tough. Definitely don't want Falyn hitting on the option. It's very, very difficult for them to recover. For example, right on cue, there goes Falyn Fonoimoana as the score is tied 2-2. They don't need to ace them. They just need to serve tough enough to make their life miserable. You know, and for sure, make sure they put them in a position where Nicolette Martin's not holding her platform long enough to create that hard wall effect where the first hit waits for Falyn to. That's 3-2. Yeah, for sure, don't allow Nicolette to hold her platform where that ball just waits for Falyn to hit on 2 or just set. By that rationale, what does Falyn Fonoimoana and Nicolette Martin have to do to win? I think they need to take chances. Same thing, game won and lost at the service line. They have to take chances on their serve. They took chances and it paid off. And they are, and as well as they played the first set, they are that team. They are the team that has to play risky and do take chances to win. I think Betsi Flint and Emily Day don't necessarily have to take chances and still win. That's the balance, but here we are, 3-3. Just the same serve out of the middle. Nice handled pass by Betsi. There's a drifter drifting on the block. Wasn't even sure if it was a line or a 3-block switch. Just the same, Betsi gets split seam on that, and the score is 4-3. Standing jump floater, handled well, and there we go on the on-2, and that one's red. Nice set by Betsi. There's a block, and that one they call on Falyn, and she goes to the ref and says, "Really? Really?" Kel, what'd you think? Call net on Falyn on that one? Yeah. So who you said went forward, Emily or?
I thought Falyn did.
Yeah, I did too. I think they're discussing a simultaneous net, and if that happens, that's a replay. set 4-4 or 3-5? The switch was 3-2. My math says 4 up, guys. All right, I'm going to fix the score in a minute. See how they do this. And there's the tape. Hits the bounds. Well, nobody's kicking up a fuss about it. I can't be the only one who's right. A little bit of a hook on that pass. Falyn once again has to bring it back, and that's what I thought they had to do. Once again, they didn't have to ace them. They just had to serve tough enough to make life miserable. And man, would Betsi love to have that back. Betsi read the switch on that, and I believe her jump didn't get a whole lot of liftoff. And I've never one to question Betsi's discipline as far as jumping for a shot and jumping for a hard jumping ball is concerned. She's been at this game long enough, but net results, she probably wanted to get a little bit more off the ground on that one. And now the score is 4-6. There's the up and down on the set, and Flint waits for her to leave on the switch, and now the score is 7-4. Wow, left shoulder pass, and Falyn, once again, high percentage. Falyn, 8 for 10 on the options. 5-7, did they go back to Emily Day? Maybe they do. They do go to Emily Day, and now Emily Day's passing has picked up, and when her passing picks up, she has great court vision and beats the I formation, if you will. Over the block, over the dig, and in. Just inside the line, and now the score is 8-5. Emily Day standing jump floater. That one peels and just out of bounds in the game of inches. It's one away from the switch. Big smile on Falyn's face, saying, "I'll take it." Beautiful serve, but they went to Betsi on that one, and that's a mistake. Wow, Betsi just missed that ball, and now we got a situation. The score is 7-8. Hey, do you see a score over there on the other court? Do you see a score? Yeah.
I think it's Freeze 2017.
Okay. I have one cell on my battery over there, and I'm just begging Patterson to do me that favor. Oh, that's some refs would consider unsportsmanlike. She might get a warning for that. Score is now 8 up. And I think the ref is trying to bring it to her attention. Score is now 8-8. Good jump serve, and they serve Betsi. It looks like they're just going oceanside, both sides, and Betsi, once again, with the perfect pass, sees the progression as she approaches from the front row blocker and the back row defender, sees last-minute switches. She is the master technician at that, if you will. Corny phrases today. There's an ace! Not a moment too soon for the girls from LMU. The Lions for Lambs, if you will, on that one. As Emily gets a left shoulder serve, a nasty drop. It's probably going to aim left shoulder again, see who takes it. No, that drifts more towards her. Drifts her on the outside, and Nicolette Martin, game of inches, out of bounds. And timeout is called. The women of Troy, using some of that higher education, call a timeout. And I'm going to check my other camera.
Yeah, that match is over, Jay.
Huh?
That match is done.
I thought about the umbrella. Oh, I Rollins.
Rafu and Ed are at
Yeah, that was
You're welcome.
I'm the best daughter.
Maybe it's sport now.
That's good. Can't lose. So that means we can lose these games. Just make sure he's
I was like watching both your serve. Like it's so hard.
Okay, we're back from the timeout. Leading 11-8 are the former LMU Lions. Or should I just say LMU Lions? Once a Lion, always a Lion. Wow, there's the wrist away, and there's your very, very important switch for the former women of Troy. Or should I say once a Trojan, always a Trojan. Falyn, an indoor standout out of USC. Nicolette Martin, I believe, played in their beach team. Maybe. I'm going to figure out, make sure I got that right. There's a nice line over. Now the score is 12-9. Once again, Emily Day, like I said, they just have to apply a little bit of pressure, get them just out of system enough where Falyn doesn't option them. Falyn hitting a monstrous 800 on when she's hitting on 2. The score's now 10-12. Much needed break for Falyn Fonoimoana as we get closer. Oh wow! Just got it. Nice step in and step back out. And there's Emily Day. That ball goes back in, putting it back for the free ball situation. Nice, LMU. Escorting that ball to the net. It's Betsi Flint. Jump floater, go cross court. And there goes Falyn cross court, and this time Betsi read it, but unable to recover. There's Emily Day on that one, but so they got her timing, and that is how you defend the on-2. The best, listen, for those of you guys listening at home, the best way to defend the on-2 is not to stay in the middle and try to cover left and right, because if you do that, you're going to give up goal. There's just too much speed and too much of a nasty drop on that three-quarter hit. You have to stay home base on one side, and allow you to pursue a direct line of approach, which gives you more speed. Line over, gets dug. No! Got her finger caught in the wrapper, and here we are on the switch and the scoring freeze. 14-11. Coach John Mayer is sitting under the umbrella. John Mayer is currently the head coach of their beach team, and scoring freeze that is not 12, it remains 11-14. You have to be the serving team to score now. Once again, John Mayer, the head coach, 4th year. Went all the way from a team that was 6-13 to 22-14 to this year, WCC champions. Getting out of the losers bracket, working all the way back up to the end to beat Pepperdine not once, but twice to become WCC champions. There's an ace! guess that's what happens when you give Nicolette Martin another repetition. Score's now 12-14. One of the best teams in having selective amnesia, if you will, is Emily Day as she hits cross court straight down. Yes, as I said before, one of the best teams in selective amnesia, meaning the team who remembers the good things and forgets the bad things is Betsi, Flint, and Emily Day. Match point opportunity number 2. Teardrop. Got it. An old school college teardrop, if you will, and the score remains 12-14. Cross court serve, outside, and there she goes again. Cross court, and now we got a switch. The switch is there every combined 5 points, or sorry, every 5 volleys, if you will, not points. Every combined 5 volleys, whistle to whistle, if you will. I'm losing my terminology. Bear with me. There we go, find themselves down, 12-14. That's who you want behind the service line. She knows she has to take chances, and I said that from the beginning to win. There's a little bit of a J-hook on that pass, and Betsi tries to be a little too cute on that. Now the score is 13-14. Ball's out of bounds. Much needed error. Emily Day takes a big exhale and knows that she comes up with a big block or a good touch. They can win right here, right now. Left shoulder serve. Falyn, nice reaction. Drifter on the outside. Falyn goes line, gets dug. This is a chance for the match. Got it! Got it! Winners 2 sets to 1. 15-13 in this set. After splitting 21-14 first and second set wins. Flint, Day have outlasted Fonoimoana and Nicolette Martin. Hey, for all of you at home, Jason DeBeas, thanks for joining me. See you later.